Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Play with Joy Taylor. Thanks so much for joining me. Make sure you hit subscribe and follow us on social at the Daily Play Joy Taylor. So the Knicks are chilling right now. Jalen, Brunson and company closed out the Cavs in 4 on Tuesday. The second straight sweep for the Knicks in these playoffs. They've been on a generational run. And now they're just waiting to see who they will be playing against, the Spurs or the Thunder, and who would present the best chance for the Knicks to end their 53-year NBA title drought. So the Knicks haven't beaten the Thunder in 3 seasons. This iteration of New York has lost 4 games against OKC by an average of 12.3 points. They fare slightly better against the Spurs, but obviously I am very weary of paying too much attention to what happens during the regular season. Guys are at different positions. Some teams are missing players due to injury. They're more locked in. They've made adjustments, all those type of things. But it is just the data that we have to go off of right now. I think Knicks fans should enjoy these good times because you don't know what the finals are going to bring. But it has to feel good for Knicks fans and for basketball fans in general. It's great when the Knicks are exciting and interesting in this group. It has been really fun to watch. 11 straight wins, and now they can sit and wait to see who comes out of the West. So let's take a look at the Western Conference. The Thunder have a 3-2 lead, but the Spurs have already proven they are a worthy opponent and will not be easy to knock out of these playoffs. Game 6 tips off tonight in San Antonio. You definitely want to see a better performance out of Wemby than you saw in Game 5. It sort of felt like they had brought him back down to earth. They seem to have an answer for him. Now, obviously, we know from Game 1, Wemby can go off at any time, but they are still a young team and getting experience in the postseason. This is the furthest that he's played in the postseason, obviously. So what's that wear and tear look like on his body as they are playing in an incredibly physical series? So I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of adjustments they make. And being that this will knock them out of the playoffs, I expect to see a lot of energy and a lot of fight out of the Spurs against the Thunder in Game 6, and hopefully for all of us, push it to a Game 7. So let's finish today with some hockey talk. The Vegas Golden Knights are only in their 9th year of existence and have just made the Stanley Cup Finals for the 3rd time. They beat the Colorado Avalanche 2-1 on Tuesday night in Vegas to complete a 4-game sweep of the Western Conference Finals. Their coach has only been with the team 2 months. John Tortorella said after spending a couple weeks with the team, you can tell it's a really good group. I'm thrilled for the opportunity, thrilled to be along for the ride with them. I consider this the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. The last round, that's when you play for the Stanley Cup. We have an opportunity to play for the Stanley Cup now, and I am proud of these guys. So I love what the Golden Knights have done. When they first came to Vegas, there was a lot of questions about what it was going to look like for a professional sports organization in Vegas, and they've really changed the expectations for what a new franchise in sports leagues can do. If you look at the Golden State Valkyries, they made the playoffs and earned the highest valuation of any WNBA team all in their debut season. And the Golden Knights blazed that trail. They made it to the Stanley Cup Finals in their first season in 2017. They won the Stanley Cup in Season 6, 2022, and they've made it back to the finals again this season. So they've really constructed a great structure. They've made adjustments throughout the season. They made a big move to fire Bruce Cassidy, who won them the Stanley Cup in 2023. And like I said, replaced them with Tortorella just a few months ago. And now they're back in the Stanley Cup Finals. So now that the conference finals are over, the Golden Knights will wait for the winner of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Montreal Canadiens. The Hurricanes are up 2-1 after winning games 2 and 3 in overtime. So very interesting story to me. I love that they have been able to be so successful being a new franchise. Generally, when you have an expansion franchise or new franchise and in a city where there was a lot of questions about how it was going to be maintained, what was the fan base going to be like, how loyal are they going to be, is it going to be too transient? They've done an amazing job. So I love seeing this for Vegas and for the Golden Knights, and we will see who ends up matching up with them in the Stanley Cup Finals. That's it for me. Thanks so much for joining me on The Daily Play with Joy Taylor. Make sure that you hit subscribe and follow us at The Daily Play Joy Taylor. And of course, you can listen to us and tune in for all the top stories at urban1podcast.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks, guys.